Hello guys, welcome back to the Debug Arena. In this tutorial, I will show you how to set up React Native on macOS step by step. By the end of this video, you will have a working React Native application running on both Android and iOS. So without any delay, let's get started. So the first thing which you have to do is to go to Google and search for React Native and click on the first link. It will navigate you to React Native website. So the best place to install, learn about new thing is from its docs. So what we will do, we will go to this development and here we can go to this guide. Here this is the basics thing. We have to move to environment setup. So I will go there and we will move on to set up your environment. Here we can just scroll down and we will select macOS and then the target OS is Android and iOS. First, I will install the iOS. So I will click on this. After this, we'll scroll down. The first thing is we have to install Node and Watchman. For that, we have to install brew. So what I will do, I will click on this link and from here we can run this command to install the brew. I will copy this. Let's open the terminal. Let's paste that command and I think it is done. To confirm it, we can run this command brew version and yeah, it is 4.6.14. So first step is done. Again, I will go to this document and now let's install Node. So I will copy this command, go to terminal, paste that. Let's check Node version 2. So I will run this command Node version to check its version and it's 24.9.0. Good. Now I will run this command brew install watchman. Okay, it is already installed. So no issue with this. We can move on. But if it is not installed, you can run this command and it will install it directly. Now let's move on to next step, which is using Xcode. So for that, we can move on to Mac App Store. I will open the App Store and here we can search for this Xcode and let's click on this download button and let's wait for it to download it completely. By the time my Xcode is installing, I will move on to Android steps. So I will go to the setup. Okay, go up and let's change the target OS to Android. Here the first step is to install Nodejs, which is already done. Watchman is also done. And here we want Java development kit. So I will copy this command, brew install Zulu 17 and we'll paste it here. This is the path where our JDK is installed. So I will copy this and let's come here. Let's write open, paste that and hit enter. And you can see it is open. Then I will double click on this and we'll click on this continue install. Let's give him the password and let's wait for the installation to complete it and it is done. I will close this. Then I will move on to next steps. So I will scroll down. So our JDK is also installed. So for Android, we already have Node and Watchman, and after that we have installed the Java JDK. But now as JDK is stored at some location, which is this, but we have to make this location available for everyone. So we have to add that in environment variable. So to do that, first thing we will verify that our Java JDK is at this location or not. It might be a different location if you have configured it differently, so you can check on that. To check it, what I will do, I will open the terminal and here I will write open and the path and you can see it has already opened. So that means my file is here. Now we have to make this location available for all the application. So that we can do by mentioning this location inside environment variable. So to do that, we can again go to terminal and here I will write nano this sign slash dot ZSHRC. It will open the editor and here there is one path already there. So I will not edit it. What I will do, I will just come here and will copy this path and again we'll go to terminal and we'll paste that path, hit enter. And now we have to save this document. For that we can press Ctrl O and here it is asking me file name to write. So this is the file name. We don't have to do anything. We have to press enter or return and yeah, wrote 2 lines. Then we can press Ctrl X to exit and it is done. Now we can reload this. For that I can just run this command source this location and now I can run Java version and you can see it is showing me open JDK. So this step is done. Now I will scroll down and here we have to install Android Studio. For that I will click on this and here we have to click on this download Android Studio 3 feature drop. I will accept all the terms and condition, and this is Mac with Apple chip. So yeah, by the time it is downloading, let's move on to Xcode. So again, I will go to setup environment. I will go to iOS, and we have already installed Xcode. So let's see in the App Store. Yeah, click on this open, and after this we have to select which OS. So for now I will only go with the iOS 26.0, and here this predictive code compilation model will already be ticked. So I can just click on this download and install. Here I have to give the password, install software, and it will start installing. And after this, if I go to document, here are some steps. So the first thing is we have to enable the command line tools inside Xcode. For that, we will go to Xcode, and let's wait for it to install. Okay, I think it is done. Now we have to go to settings. For that, I will go to the top left bar, and here we can find the settings. Inside the settings, we have to go to location, and here the first thing we have to do is to set this command line tools. So here at the start, it will not be selected. So you can select whatever is present in the drop down. And once it is done, we can move on to the documentation. So here this step is done. We have selected our command line tools. Then we can just scroll down, and here we have to install an iOS emulator. So let's go to Android Studio. To check for the emulator, we can go to components, and here you can see currently macOS is only there. I have started the installation of iOS, but it is not done. So what I will do, I will click on this get one, and it will start to install. So this will be the simulator where our app will run. So let's wait for it to finish. Okay, my simulator is also ready. Now I will go to the documentation, and if you scroll down, so all of these steps are done. This step is not necessary. Now I will go to get started with React Native. So in this we can just scroll down, and here we have got steps for all the platforms. So we have to run this command. So I will copy this, and then I will open the terminal. In this I will paste that command, and yeah, my app name will be my app, and let's wait for it to finish. Okay, it is done, and this is Expo project, and here you can see the command to run in different type of devices. So here I will go to my app. So I will write here cd my app, and then I can run this command npm run iOS, and here you can see it has started the simulator at this port, and it is opening our application. So let's wait for it to load the application, and you can see it is done and it got started. So this is how we can start our app in iOS. Now let's move on to Android. So for Android, we have already installed Android Studio, and click on this DMG, and then I can just drag this Android Studio to the applications. Now I can just go to Finder and go to applications, and inside the application we can see Android Studio. Let's click on this, click on this open, and it is started. So here we have to set up the Android Studio. So I can just select here standard, click on next. Yeah, all of these things are required. So I will click on this next, and then we have to accept all of these things. So Android emulator, sources for Android 36, Android SDK platform, and this is the main one, Android SDK platform tools. And I also want this Google Play. So I will click on this and then accept it, and then click on next, and let's wait for it to finish. It will install all the packages required. Okay, it is done. I will click on this finish button, and my Android Studio has been started. From here I can move on to settings, and in the settings we can go to this settings, and here we can search for SDK. So inside the SDK there are few things which we need to install. So here Android 16 is already installed, so this is fine. And then here we don't want anything, then we can move on to SDK tools. Here this is the important one. Android emulator is also important, platform tool is mandatory, and apart from this I also want this Google Play services. So I will click on this, and I also want Android SDK command line tools. So I will select these two, and then press apply. So it will start to download this two also. Okay, done. Now I will press on this OK button. Once this is done, we have to move on to virtual device manager. So in this we have to create a device. For me it is already created, medium phone API. If you want, you can create a new device by clicking on this plus icon, but ideally when you set up the same as I have done, a device will already be added here. If not, you can select any of the device and it is very easy. So I will skip this part. Now let's go to the documentation and see if we are missing any step. So I will go to Mac OS, Android. This is done. JDK is also this Java Home is also added, and then we have installed the Android Studio along with the virtual device. Everything is fine. Yes, this step is also done. SDK manager, yeah, all of these things are done. And now we have to configure our. So let's do this. I will copy this. Again, I will open the terminal and I will stop this, and then I will run this command nano this sign ZSHRC. Okay, this window will be open. Then I will move here and paste the three command I have copied from there. Then I will press Ctrl O to save it. This is the file name, so I will press enter or return, and then I will press on Ctrl X, and I am out here. Then I will again run this command source, and let's run this command adb version. And here you can see I've got the ADB version. So that means my Android Studio is also done. So what I will do, I will run here the command npm run Android. Let me open another terminal. So I will come here and I will just open another terminal. And here I will go to CD my app. And here I will run npm run iOS. So yeah, I have to use different ports. So let's press yes. And here you can see at one place my iOS is started and at other place my Android is started, and this is how we can set up React Native in our Mac OS inside both Android Studio and Xcode. If you are facing any issue at any step, do let me know in comment. I will try to help you. And if you have watched this video till last and you have installed Xcode and you have installed React Native properly, then please like, share and subscribe the video. Thanks for watching.